Hello and hello. So today, that should not pop up weird. Today we are going to be playing more Pokemon Legends ZA. We're still looking for the shiny Amaura, right? The shiny white fossil dinosaur. This fossil is really annoying, I will 100% admit, because even after getting the shiny charm, which should make every shiny a one out of around 1,000 odds, one out of 1,000. The shiny charm does not affect any fossil Pokemon, which is really unfortunate, I will say. We are automatically reverted to the 1 in 4,000 odds, which is not amazing, I will say. I do love the legends. I do love ZA Legends. I do love Amaura, but not even after getting the Shine Charm, knowing that it won't affect it, which I knew, of course, beforehand. Does suck a little bit, but we want the white dinosaur, the mysterious white dinosaur we want. We've been hunting this mon for a while. The bad thing is that I don't have a turbo controller anymore. It had problems, so I had to return it. And that is the unlucky part, right? We are not able to turbo press A throughout the whole thing. So we are straight up sitting here and I will manually be pressing A. Yes, I will manually be pressing A. Further on in the game, we might swap to watching videos while we hunt Shiny Mora. Hopefully we get one, right? Our main goal is just a shiny Amaura. It would be amazing if we can get one. If we can't, that will be a little unfortunate, but we will see, right? We will see. It just kept disconnecting and reconnecting. So I'm just gonna find another turbo controller that's actually more reliable and actually better. If it's cheaper, that's great. If it's more expensive, it better be amazing. But yes, we will be just running it. Well, it doesn't really matter because we're just mashing A anyway. So we can watch a video while I mash A. The unfortunate thing is I will have to actually mash it manually. I wish I didn't have to, but oh well, right? Oh well. The very unlucky part I wish is that I just want the shiny Amaura. Let's just say that, right? I just want the shiny freaking Amaura, the white dinosaur. That is all I really want. If we can get it, that'll be amazing. If not, that does suck, but that's not totally fine. It's not totally fine, but we'll see. We will see. Hopefully the game blesses us with some luck. Hopefully it will work out. If not, that will be a little bit unfortunate. We pretty much want it, right? We pretty much want the shiny Amaura to show up. That is what I want. If I'm blessed with it, that'll be amazing. I really wish that the game could give me a lot of luck. That's what we're going on. All right, what's up, Ty? What's up? Today we're cooking a whole pig stuffed with crab and chicken with some sausage, and then the drinks today is just water, just agua, right? Just regular old agua. Fair enough. Fair enough. We do love agua. We do love it. What's up, Sakuna? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome. Hello. But yes, let's swap over. Hopefully my OBS doesn't crash again. Let's just hope. Please do not crash. And let's just gamble on the fact that we will be sitting here. I will probably pop a video later on the stream. Aside from that, we'll probably just right now just pray that more comes out. If I lose my mind, we'll watch a video while I start in the background, just mash A. But yes, let's hop on. Hopefully the game loads, right? Let me test it. Is the game loading properly? Let me. Hopefully I don't think it's loading. I do not think the game is loading. Okay, it is not loading at all. Lovely, lovely. Give me a moment. All right. Okay, so do you show up? Okay, perfect. It shows up. What was I doing last time? Oh, I was just resetting. I didn't turn my game off. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Wait. Oh, I turned my monitor off. I was like, why can't I see anything on my monitor? Yeah, I turned it off. Research is the lab, right? We're going here to do it. All right, give me a moment. Let me get this on the main monitor, and I actually don't be blind. I do not really want to play this through OBS. Let's just say that, right? Kinda don't want to play this through OBS. So yeah, let's not. Bum bum. Okay, alright. Shiny Amaura, I really hope you don't utterly destroy my brain. We've been doing this for so long. We save in front of this person, right? We save... Okay, we were supposed to save in front of this person. Unless my freaking capture card freaks out. Why? Hello? Give me a minute. Then we press this. Okay. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, so game. I would really like if you don't blow up on me. Is it really gonna do this? Let's go, corruption, congrats. Fortnite's happening on the 29th. We might, I'm not 100% sure, right? We might play it, not 100% sure. Hopefully we will. All right, save in front of the fossil person. We save in front, and we just mash A. That's all we're doing. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Before we mash A, let's actually go to an empty box, right? Let's go into... We move our whole team. Not release. Move all. We move it right here. And we go to the next box. And then we save. Now every Amaura will load onto one of the slots. If any of them are not blue and is white, we hit gold. If none of them are freaking white, we reset. That's what we're going for. What's up, Dylan? How are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, we are literally just gambling right now. We are actually playing gacha. It is actually wild. We are actually playing gacha. Hopefully it'll work out. This is... We are really hoping. Just mashing A and praying. This is like... This is a little bit psychotic, I won't lie. A shiny hunter is a little bit insane because we are just waiting for a different color animal. We are actually just hunting for a different color freaking animal. I wish I had a turbo controller. Now I look at it. I really wish I had my turbo controller. If it mashed A through this, that would be amazing. Sadly, we're just sitting here. You know, we'll just chat a bit and then we'll watch whatever Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh video I find. Am I searching for it right now? Maybe I might be looking for Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon more videos to watch. We'll see. You need to sign up for it. Do I have to? If I do it, I will. If I not, oh well. I'm supposed to get heavy rain tonight, and I saw next week I'm supposed to get freezing rain. Is freezing rain just being really cold? Is it just really, really cold then? Is that what it is? Because that would make sense, but Jesus Christ. I hope you don't freeze to death. I hope everything goes well. You do? Oh, well. I guess we're not playing. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. We are actually just playing Dinosaur Simulator. We are playing Restoration Simulator. Either we hit gold or we get the great middle finger. Oh, it pretty much is. All right, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, we are playing a weird gacha game. We are playing a very, very, very weird gacha game. Makes sense. Fair enough. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully we can get something out of this. Hopefully the game blesses us. Like, I don't want to sit here the whole time and get nothing, you know. But at the same time, it will be a little bit funny if we don't get nothing. That's also true. You're used to deal with cold weather? Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I'm used to deal with very, very normal weather. Not too cold, not too hot. That's what I'm used to. Yeah, this old man is just here, but like, hey, this kid really wants all of his, like, 35 eggs, or not eggs. This kid wants his 35 fossils restored. I don't know how a regular child would get 35 fossils. It's funny that you can go to a store. You can go to a store to restore the to buy fossils, right? It's actually wild. You can literally go to a stone store to buy fossils. That is one really weird. A very weird concept, I will say. Like, think about it. You are going to a stone emporium to buy like a water stone, all of the cool stones that they dig up. And then to your right is all the stones, to the left is just all the fossil Pokemon. Oh my god. Okay, yep, my capture card is not having it today. Okay, alright. Actually not having it, huh? My capture card does really not want to connect. That is great. We love it. Did you try blowing on it? Yeah, did you try freaking using a hammer on it? No. Yeah. Let me move all of this. Okay, alright, okay. I was really hoping I didn't have to. God damn it. Did it work? Yep. It's going to disconnect. Yep. Why am I not surprised it just disconnected? Why am I not surprised it just disconnected? Jesus. Did it not work? Well, I wiggled the wire and it still didn't work. I wiggled the wire and it didn't work at all. Did it work? No? Are you gonna... No, you're gonna disconnect again, are you? I wiggled the wire. It worked. But for how long? That's the real question, right? For how long? The real question is, how long will you stay normal? Like, the funny thing is, while I was wiggling the wire, my other hand was mashing A. So, yeah. This is a different type of turbo. This turbo causes my hand to probably freaking... My hands... Oh my god. Okay, alright. So how many times are you gonna free? Huh. Are you gonna disconnect again? So, capture card. Do you still wanna blow up? Like, what's happening here? Why am I not surprised? Is disconnecting, reconnecting? I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, I remounted my Switch. I don't think that fixed anything. I really don't think that actually fixed anything. Well, I remounted my Switch on the dock. That changed nothing for me. So that's great. I have to re-plug it in and out? Is that what you're making me do? Okay, so I unplugged it and re-plugged it back in. So how many times are you gonna disconnect to me this time? We are playing Disconnection Simulator right now. How many times are you gonna disconnect on me this time? That's what I'm wondering. Holy Jesus. Yeah, how many times are you gonna disconnect on me? I would really like it. It would be 0, but maybe it isn't. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are playing Disconnection Simulator. It's not a game that I really want to play, but sometimes, sometimes you gotta play Disconnection Simulator. Sometimes you gotta play Disconnection Simulator. And apparently today's one of those days. I don't want to play it, but apparently the game's forcing me to play it. I wanted to freaking play something else. I want to play Pokemon, but apparently, it's apparently my stream where something always breaks. If it's not crashes, is a freaking Disconnection Simulator. I absolutely not sure I don't dislike it. No, I dislike it. We don't like this. Please tell me the game doesn't randomly blow up. That's just I just want a stable game, right? All we want is a really nice, stable game. If that happens, we love it a lot. That's all we need. The game is not yeah, the game's not gonna do that, is it? I'm just waiting. Like, I'm just waiting. When? The thing is not how or is it gonna happen again? It's when it's gonna happen again. Cause we for a fact know something's gonna happen, right? Jeez. Yep. Keep turning my fossil back. Yep. Keep transforming my fossil back. I do love it. Give me all the beautiful fossils. Make one of them the legendary white dinosaur. Give me the legendary oh, are we done? None? Alright, yep. This is a typical shiny Amaura hunt. This is a typical shiny Amaura hunt. The likelihood of you getting a shiny Amaura is actually insanely so low. It's so low, it's actually insane. What is 1 out of 4,000? Oh yeah, we are playing a different type of gacha. It's a gacha game where the likelihood of us losing is kind of high. I hate to say it. This gacha game is a gacha game that I don't think you really win. 0.0004%, around that. Oh. Yeah, that's so much worse. This is possibly one of the worst gacha games you can play, right? It's not even a 1, 2, 3% chance. It's like a freaking point. It's like less than 1%. This is much less than 0.1%. Holy. What's up, Cruz? Hello. Yeah, we are playing a really bad gacha game. Like, if this gacha game released nowadays, I'm pretty sure most people would not play this gacha game. This is a pretty shit gacha game, isn't it? It's worth the wait. Is it really? Is it really worth the wait? Was it? It'll be like a month-long gacha game. This is like a month. It's like the only difference between this and a gacha game that this costs a lot of time, but it's technically quote-unquote free. Quote-unquote, because you're wasting time. It's like, holy moly, right? Jesus. You get a mega form? Dude, I wish we can get a mega Amaura. Well, I don't wish, actually. Amaura is really cool. I'm not sure how much I want a mega Amaura. Like, Amaura is cool. Not really sure how much you want to ruin it, right? Amaura is so cool that I'm not sure if I want to ruin mega Amaura. Like, mega Amaura is cool and all. Whatever megas coming in the DLC, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna look it up, but it's gonna be interesting. It is going to be very interesting. I was also debating, dude, after a shiny Amaura, like, we're gonna keep doing it until we get shiny Amaura. But till we get a shiny Amaura, I was debating if I wanted to do a shiny, what's it called? I debated if I wanted to do a shiny Aerodactyl afterwards, because shiny Aerodactyl also has a mega form, and it's also purple. Yeah, the more I'm debating it and the more I'm doing this, I don't think I want to sit here and gamble for a shiny Amaura. Let's just say that. Let's just say we don't want to gamble for a shiny Amaura. I don't want to sit here and gamble for that. That is something I do not want to gamble with. It's cool enough, but we're Gucci. We're... Just like what they did to Shiny Starmie. Shiny Starmie is questionable, right? I don't mind Patrick Starmie. I do not mind Patrick Starmie at all. Patrick Starmie, I know some people don't like it. It could be cooler. I do agree. They could have made Starmie really cool. But Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Like, it's Mega Starmie is funny because it's just Patrick Star, and Patrick Star is really funny. I like it. It's just really funny looking. So I'm a fan. I am a fan of Mega Starmie. I am a fan of Mega Starmie. Am I a fan of the other mons? Not really, you know, not 100% sure. They all could be debated, right? All of them could be debated, but a lot of mons, you have a lot of choices, right? Like, with the addition of megas, we can all now see which mega is great, which mega is bad. And some of the older mega Digimon aren't horrendous. The older ones, they aren't bad. Some of them are really bad though. Like, give me a sec. Old mega Pokemon. Where are the old mega evolutions? The mega evolutions that are like the older looking ones. Give me a sec. Let me go through the pictures. Mega Venusaur is just a bigger Venusaur. The Charizards were cool. Mega Blastoise being a turret is debatable. I like Alakazam. Gengar is sick, but just a really big Gengar. We gotta admit, Mega Kangaskhan is... Come on now. Mega Kangaskhan is just... You made the baby grow up. That's literally it. Mega Pinsir is cool. Mega Gyarados is debatable. Fair enough. Mega Aerodactyl, meh. Mega Mewtwo, X and Y. Y looks cool. I don't really like X. Ampharos, I like it. Scizor, I guess. Heracross makes sense because it's the Beetle's horn gets bigger. Houndoom is just... Yeah, fair enough. I like Houndoom. Mega Tyranitar, I'm not the biggest fan. Mega Blaziken is amazing. Mega Gardevoir is amazing. I like Mega Mawile. Mega Aggron, I think it's good. I don't like Mega Medicham. I do not like Mega Manectric. I really like Mega Manette. Mega Absol looks amazing. Latios and Latias, their Megas look absolute shit. They look the same, there's barely any difference. Yeah, they're actually doo-doo. Mega Garchomp looks really dumb. Mega Lucario looks really cool. Mega Abomasnow is neutral. Like, all the new Megas, and then freaking, what's it? Beedrill is, okay, I kind of like it. Pidgeot's just a bigger Pidgeotto, fair enough. Slowbro's Mega looks really dumb. It looks dumb and derpy, I don't mind it. Felix, I don't like it. What's it? Skeptile is meh. Swampert is meh. What else? Sableye, he has a bigger crystal. I like it. It looks funny, but it makes sense why people don't. It's like the Kangaskhan problem. Sharpedo just got a longer, sharper nose. Camerupt, I actually like the design. Like Camerupt and Altaria, I actually really like their Mega design. Glalie is a big meh. I actually like Mega Salamence. It looks like a jet. Mega Metagross is debatable. I like it, but debatable. Rayquaza looks cool. Lopunny just looks like a dancer. Mega Gallade looks like a superhero. Mega Audino is a roll in the dice, just like Deancey, right? So, like, some of the Megas don't hit. But the problem is the recent Megas, a lot of them don't hit rather than hit. That is also a problem. That is also a very big problem, right? Yeah, we are really sitting here and just waiting. We are sitting here and waiting if any of them is way better. We are just hoping it works out. Bum, bum, bum. We got this. We got everything. We just need one. We just need one. Yeah. Like, some of the Megas, I do agree, some of the Megas actually look really nice. They did some of the Megas very well. But at the same time, it's like, Ugh. We'll see. We will see what we can do. Ba-da-ba-ba. Like, what fossil? Wait, yeah. More fossils. We love fossils. In fossils, I believe. There's no... I wish after the late game, we could have unlocked more fossil Pokemon. I wish that was true. I wish we had the chance to release more fossil Pokemon after we complete the game. That would be sick, but sadly we can't. Sadly, we cannot. Yeah, also, I wish Turbo Controller was a thing. I wish Controller Turbo was also a thing. Freaking game. Jesus. Turbo Controller, I wish it was real. I wish it was not a lie and I actually had a turbo control on me. Oh, are you done? We're done? None of you guys, right? Dude, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be like last stream where we sit here. We're literally gonna watch something while we do this. Alright, we're gonna have this on the background. I'm just gonna mash A. If we don't see it pop up anymore, we'll move on, right? We'll reset every time. We'll watch something while we wait. That's how it works. We're gonna watch something while we wait because I'm gonna lose my mind if we don't. Give me a minute. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. So I can at least see the background, right? So when I actually see the background, give me one moment. Okay, display capture. Okay, 3. Yep. Add source. Where are we doing this? Fit to screen. Beautiful. All right. Well, we'll watch 10 obscure Pokemon facts that you don't know of while we wait for it in the background, right?
Sparkles are different every time in Generation 5. Did you know Mantike has higher special defense than Chansey? Oh, you did? Good. Then I'm gonna tell you some Pokemon facts you actually don't know. Believe it or not, there is still so much about these old games we don't know. And that's exactly what I'm out to find.
Okay, yeah, teach me. What Pokemon do I not know of? We know a lot of Pokemon facts. What other facts don't we know of?
To the obscure Pokemon fact series.
I'm also looking at more videos to watch out. This is like a 26-minute
Most people don't know how tightly knit the items were woven into the world of old Pokemon games.
Yeah, how much
For example, did you know that every single day, there's a small chance a pearl will wash up on the beach of Undella Town? There are...
Wait, really? Wait, in Black and White 1 and 2, in Undella Bay, there's a chance that pearls could wash up on it? Wait, that's kind of sick.
A lot of items that Pokemon hid this way, through building of the world in old Pokemon. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, though, is one of the only games in the series that hid extremely rare items this
Leaf
way.
and Green? Fire Red
You see,
and Leaf
most
Green?
players might not know that hidden items that you can find with the dowsing machine can respawn in very specific places, like the Pearl in Undella Town we talked about before. But this is far from the only time that this happens.
What
In
else?
Fire Red and Leaf Green, every 1,500 steps you take in-game, you have a 60% chance to respawn a hidden berry in Berry Forest. And there are a lot more rare berries that can spawn here at lower percent chances. And for some of these berries that can spawn here, like the Weepier berry, it is the only way to get more than one in your playthrough.
What the do?
Over in Mount Moon, hidden mushrooms, big and small, will respawn at a 30% chance every 1,500 steps.
Wait, really?
But only in the first basement floor of Mount Moon.
Huh?
This is because it is the only area in Mount Moon, and the only area in the entire game, that has a 100% encounter rate for Paris.
Wait. So there's a cave in Mount Moon that you pretty much only encounter Paris. So that's the reason why random mushrooms respawn. And pretty much, if we remember from Pokemon lore, the mushrooms are actually infecting and killing and taking control of the Paris, right? Because once Paris transforms or evolves into Parasect, it completely gets controlled by the mushroom. So every time this Paris Pokemon goes into the cave, it gets mind controlled and pushes every mon out. That's wild.
No other Pokemon can spawn here. An incredible little detail. And the only place to respawn mushrooms in the overworld. And the only place in the entire game.
Oops.
But if you want to find the rarest overworld item in Fire Red and Leaf Green,
Yeah, what's the rare?
it is likely the Heart Scale in the Tonobi Ruins. Though it's unusable in the game, it is hidden here in the rarest spawn rate of a recurring item at only 10
Wait, where was this?
Though it's unusable in the game, it is hidden here in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It is likely the Heart Scale in the Tonobi Ruins. Though it's unusable in the game, it is hidden here in the...
Wait, where is this in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Tonobi Ruins? I don't remember this in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Rarest spawn rate of a recurring item at only 10% every 1,500 steps. Meaning you'll likely have to take 15,000 steps, checking the ruins every single time every 1,500 just to find a heart scale that has no use in this game.
Wait, that's such a weird concept. That's right. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, there's no purpose to have any type of heart scale, right? So there's no reason to have a heart scale in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And if you do, and the one way to get it, or the only way to get it, is in this chamber where you run around and you can find it that respawns over and over again, but you can't use anything with it. That's
We'll
so
never
weird.
know.
That's so weird. A vending machine, rarity,
Vending machines
okay?
in Pokemon have been around for a really long time. And this is kind of known, but I wonder if some people miss this. And there's a lot more to it than you think. But there's a 1 out of 64 chance to get an extra drink for free when buying drinks from the vending machine.
Really?
In Generation 5, this chance was increased to 1 out of 32. And there's also a medal for having this happen. But here's what I think even less people know.
Wait, there's a medal in black and white in vending machines to get double drinks. That's very interesting.
In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, there's also a chance for an extra drink. But there's an even slimmer chance for 2.
Wait,
this can happen. I've never seen it. We're going to attempt to make it happen. But apparently, you can get 2 free drinks. I have no idea how rare this is. It may be like 1 out of 1,000. I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna just...
Wait, in Orath, there's a way to get buy 1, get 2 free. Dude, Pokemon has so many weird Easter eggs. It's actually wild to think about. I didn't know this. That is really
buy a
interesting.
ton and see if I can get this to happen. If there's a chance of it happening, I gotta do it. So here we go.
This guy's audio editing is so dog. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Okay, I'm 50 in, dude. I've bought 50 of these things. Nothing yet. I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, wait. 209 fresh waters later. Okay, another one.
Alright, we got 1.
Okay.
Oh, yo, we got it, dude.
So
oh my
you
god, yeah,
scored
2.
big. Wait, that's so cool. That's a cool interaction.
Let's go, it's true.
That's a really cool interaction. You buy 1, get 3 free. That's actually dope. That's actually really cool. So, it's just like, these are the things you like in Pokemon, they do. It makes no sense, but I assume it's to deal with the disasters with Earthquake, right? Okay, fair enough. That's such a cool interaction.
Let's go, it's true, man. Myth confirmed.
I like
You
that
might
a lot.
remember Voltorb Flip, our censored version of the game corner that we got in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This marks the first time we got a censored game corner in Pokemon. But not really. You see, it was actually a lot worse for the Korean versions of Diamond and Pearl.
Wait, why?
Those were the very first games to get a censored game corner, while Gen 4 in the US was still fully intact. The Korean versions had the game corner still there in its entirety. It's just that it was super lame. The games themselves didn't work at all. You couldn't play them.
Wait,
Instead of being able
really?
to play the minigame, the machines would just spit out a random number of coins.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's it.
Wait, the Korean version of Pokemon, actually, they just... So because of the ban on gambling, they couldn't have gambling in their game. Oh, are we done? We couldn't have gambling in... Or they couldn't have gambling in the game. Give me a minute. Nothing. All right, great. Sick. So they couldn't have gambling in the game. And because they couldn't have gambling, the freaking, they replaced it with just an, was it a random number generator that gave them a random number of game or, coins. That's okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Everyone knows
Luigi,
the
thank you for the
Dusk Ball.
follow. Thank you.
Its
Thank
whole
you.
purpose is
Thanks,
to catch a
Luigi,
Pokemon better at night
117 for
or in
following.
caves. But there's two situations in Generation 5 where it doesn't quite work
Okay.
at all.
What do you
Whether
mean?
it's a glitch or it's purposeful is unknown.
Dusk
There are
Ball's
two
goated.
locations in Generation 5 only where this is the case. The first one is the Strange House, the weird haunted area in
Wait, the Dust Ball doesn't work in the Strange House? That is strange.
Generation 5. Dusk Balls do not work here at all. The other place is Volcarona's small room. Inside of these two areas, you don't
Volcarona small room makes sense if you understand the lore of Volcarona, right? Volcarona is supposed to be bright as the sun. So it makes sense why the Dust Ball doesn't work on Volcarona. The Strange House might be because it's just strange and weird, but it makes sense here because Volcarona is lighting it up, so it doesn't feel like a dark room where a Dust Ball would actually work.
get any boost from the Dusk Ball at all.
Is that why?
Even though Volcarona's room is inside of a cave. But
It is inside the cave, but it's because it's bright and counteractive. Either this is a glitch or this is intentional. It might just be a glitch, but if it's intentional, it's really smart at the same
Even
time.
stranger is that even if the time is night, Dusk Balls still don't get any type of boost whatsoever. It's the same as
The
a
strange room, I assume, is a bug. This might be intentional. I'm not 100% sure. I assume Volcarona's was intentional just because of the lore around Volcarona being bright as the sun. The strange room might just be a weird bug
Normal
that they,
Pokeball.
they
Small
didn't
glitch
take
or an
into,
intention.
yeah. I don't think the strange room or strange mansion, I think they didn't take into account or something happened that got in the way of the code. So it must have just been a bug.
you decide. So there's a very strange thing you can witness in Fire Red and Leaf Green that not many players have likely seen. Between Red and Blue and the Kanto remakes, there were a few new evolutions added to old Pokemon in the years between these games. But you actually aren't allowed to find these Pokemon in Fire Red and Leaf Green until you get the National Dex. Let me explain.
Yeah, fair.
Most of these new evolutions like Steelix, Politoed, Slowking, Kingdra, Scizor,
All the
introduced in
items,
Generation
yep.
2, are all trade evolutions.
Yep.
So we couldn't get them without trading Pokemon away with its special item, but then the game would block the Pokemon from being traded back to you if you don't have the National Pokedex.
Wait,
So
really?
all of those are off the list. To hide Blossom from us, they simply put the only Sunstone in the game deep into the Sevi Islands in the post-game.
Oh my god. I never noticed that. So all the trade evolutions that you couldn't get either would be blocked or literally they'll be so late in the game that you needed the national dex to get. This isn't a problem nowadays, right? Nowadays, this would not be a problem, but I assume back in the day, it was a very big problem. There's a way around it? Okay.
So scratch that
enough.
one. And that leaves us with 2 more Pokemon left that we can find, Blissey and Crobat, which are both friendship evolutions. They hid the Soothe Bell from us extremely well, with its only spawning being underneath Mr. Fuji's feet, to be found only when using the item finder, which you likely wouldn't have found until after waking up the Snorlax with the Pokeflute, since you have to catch 30 Pokemon in order to get it, so you'd have to climb all the way back up the Pokemon Tower and use it on the exact spot he was standing, just for the Soothe Bell. But once we finally reach maximum happiness with our Pokemon, we can try and do the impossible, register a non-Kanto Pokemon in the Pokedex without the National Pokedex. Oh yeah, that's the fact. It literally won't let you. It will freaking stop the evolution. Now possible. Once we want to get it, so you wake only when using the item finder, which you likely wouldn't have found until
wait.
More Pokemon left that we can find, Blissey and Crobat, which are both friendship evolutions.
Yeah?
They hid the Soothe Bell from us extremely well, with its only spawning being underneath Mr. Fuji's feet, to be found.
Wait. I actually knew about the leftovers. I did not know about the Soothe Bell underneath Mr. Fuji's feet. I didn't know about that.
Only when using the item finder, which you likely wouldn't have found until after waking up the Snorlax with the Pokeflute, since you have to catch 30 Pokemon in order to get it, so you'd have to climb all the way back up the Pokemon Tower and use it on the...
So, you would literally have to backtrack. You straight up have to backtrack, because the only way to get it is literally after doing the... much later. You have to go... you already went through the Fuji's Tower. So this is just like, you literally have to backtrack there specifically for that item. So most people wouldn't even find it in a regular playthrough. Like, the likelihood of someone finding the leftover is pretty high. I found the item. I found it with item finder or whatever the other one was to find the leftovers, because it was right there. It's pretty obvious. But the Soothe Bell being underneath his feet, yeah, you have to backtrack so far. Most people wouldn't even go back to that place.
The exact spot he was standing, just for the Soothe Bell. But once we finally reach maximum happiness with our Pokemon, we can try and do the impossible. Register a non-Kanto Pokemon in the Pokedex without the National Pokedex.
The game won't let you?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the fact. It literally won't let you. It will freaking stop the evolution.
Wow.
Pretty messed up, right? So, yeah.
Wow.
One of the most memorable Pokemon discoveries in recent years is the Softlock Prevention Tentacool in Cyanwood City in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The NPC that could save your game by giving you a Tentacool, but only if you had one Pokemon. And no one knew about it for a very long time.
Because in the regular Pokemon Crystal, Gold, and Silver game, if you release all your Pokemon and none of them could use Fly or Surf, I think it was only Surf, you didn't have Fly yet, right? And you didn't have any more money for Pokeballs, and there was no way you could do anything else selling, you had no way to buy more Pokeballs, you had no mons that could Surf or Fly, you would be stuck on the island in the OG Pokemon games, right? So yeah, I remember this. They added a NPC that can bail people out. The guy will give you unlimited tentacles, right? If I remember correctly.
But around that same time, another Softlock prevention was found in these games.
Wait, really?
That hardly anyone talks about. Also discovered by Alucard. If we head over to Cinnabar Island and we heal at its Pokemon Center, marking it as our last teleport location, and then fly back to Johto and drop our Pokemon with Fly and Surf in the daycare, and simply take the magnet train back to Kanto. Once we teleport, we should be effectively soft-locking ourselves on Cinnabar, since there isn't any way to leave the island without Fly or Surf once you land there. And if we had no fishing rods or money to buy Pokeballs, the save file would be entirely ruined. But like Cyanwood, they thought of this, because as soon as we try to teleport to Cinnabar Island, the game completely overrides our request and sends us to Viridian City instead. Even if we do have money and a full team, the game won't let you teleport to Cinnabar at all to prevent you from getting trapped there. If we try and feint our Pokemon, there we are. Viridian City once again. Soft lock prevented.
That makes a lot of sense,
Pickup is one of the craziest abilities in the history of Pokemon, but no one really knows that. You see, in every Pokemon game, Pickup is limited to usually only less than 5 Pokemon in the whole game, most of which are 2-stage evolution early game Pokemon like Sentret, Zigzagoon, and Meowth, which means most people missed out on some of the craziest rewards Pickup can give you. Today, I'm going to find probably the strangest one in Pickup history, over in Fire Red and Leaf Green. You see, in this game, Meowth is literally the only Pokemon with the Pickup ability, before obtaining the National Dex. And it appears in this small patch of grass south of Cerulean City for the first time, way under-leveled, even compared to the gym you just beat. Meowth also loses this ability once evolving to Persian at level 28. But until then, we have a 5% chance to find the item we are looking for.
What item?
Here it is. This is the TM10 for Hidden Power. Getting a TM from Pickup feels rather strange, but the crazy part is that this is the only way to get TM10 in this entire game. It spawns nowhere on the map.
Really?
A Meowth with Pickup is the only way to get Hidden Power in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
The only way to get TM10 in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you're actually is with Pickup. Okay. We can do this for now, right? We can do this. Do a quick check and what? Is any of the Amaura shiny? Do a quick check. None of the Amaura are shiny. Well, I guess we're resetting again. All right. So you can't get Hidden Power unless you have a Pickup Meowth. Okay.
In Generation 2, your sprite changes to a bat if you fly with a Zubat. That's it.
That's it.
If you saw the Dragon Fang video, you know just how rare hidden items can be. But Generation 5 has an extremely interesting hidden item oddity that hardly anyone noticed. Ever since Pokemon were able to hold items, they were divided into 3 categories.
Okay.
Either the Pokemon holds the item 100% of the time, 50% of the time, or only 5% of the time.
5%?
Interestingly though, Black and White introduced a 4th category that was afterwards removed. That category is 1% held items. There are
Oh god. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, maybe let's not gamble the 1%. Yeah, fair enough.
only around 10 items that are held at these extremely rare rates.
What is it?
But all of them are extremely valuable.
What do you mean?
For example, Drifblim has a 1% chance to hold the air balloon, and only in Black and White too.
Oh my god.
The same is the case for the Comet Shard, an item introduced in this generation.
Wait, the Comet Shard is not good though. It's just
that
money,
sells
right?
for a ton of Pokédollars.
But it's not worth it. You rather just get other items from Mundella Bay.
And can be held by Lunatone, Solrock, and Clefairy all at a 1% rate. And this is the only way to get this item in the game, besides one overworld item in the post-game. But there's another strange contingency for finding these extremely rare items. It can only be found on Pokemon when encountered in dark grass. A muck encountered in normal grass in Black and White 2 has a 50% chance to hold black sludge. But a muck encountered in dark grass has a hidden 1% chance to hold the toxic orb. Some of these...
Okay. The toxic orb is very good on Breloom and all that for other stuff. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Items like the toxic orb are blocked from being obtained until the player has beaten the entire game, and can only be bought with battle points from the Pokemon World Tournament. Meaning, finding it on wild Pokemon like this is the only way to obtain these items before beating the game.
That is interesting.
One of the most interesting and obscure items like this is the Absorb Bulb. Unlike many of the other 1% items on this list, the Absorb Bulb was only available for purchase in Black and White, unobtainable any other way. The same would be true for Black and White 2, but they added the ability to find it on Wild Roselia in dark grass only at our 1 out of 100 chance. How strange for a consumable item to be made so incredibly rare, only for it to be gone in a single turn.
Absorb Bulb. That makes sense. It's a flower, right? The flower.
Well, I wanted to put this to the test and see just how many encounters it takes to find one of these 1% items without any abilities like Super Luck or Compound Eyes, because 1% items never existed after this. We have...
Yeah, Nintendo learned, yeah, we're never putting 1% items in again. That is actually insane if you think about 1% item. You're truly playing gacha. You're playing gacha in a game that is like, sure, 1% chance, but you're most likely going to find the other items or nothing.
To see what it's actually like to find one.
For the absorb. Okay, I'm waiting.
Now's a good time to explain the real chances of this. Roselia on this route has a 25% chance of spawning.
Yes.
And sometimes in doubles, with a 1% chance of holding the item.
Yeah.
This should take around 400 encounters.
Yes.
But you see, I'm already at 1,000.
Oh.
I've never seen anyone on YouTube document retrieving one of these rare items, or anyone talking about them at all. I've thieved 104 Roselias so far.
Did he break the
Maybe
game?
I'm just over odds, but this is pretty crazy.
Kinda is.
The only thing we can do is keep going.
Dude, he's doing it so many times, he's just losing his mind at this point. He's actually losing his mind. He's seen so much He's found a shiny one before that.
Bro, are you for real right now?
He found a shiny Roselia before
1,400
the
encounters. No Absorb Bulb, but now we have a shiny Roselia. Wow, dude. If that doesn't show...
I would be happy but tilted at the same time. You get the even harder odds freaking thing, but you can't even get the thing you want for the video.
Oh, you man. If that doesn't show you how rare this thing is, I don't know what will. It's not holding the item, by the way.
Jesus. Oh, I thought he was gonna find another one. Okay, is he gonna find it?
Oh my god. Yo! Bro!
He got it.
Oh my god, that's it. The Absorb Bulb. 1,724 Pokemon
It's
seen.
real.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
Finally.
actually is real.
231 Roselia's thieved. Nearly 2,000 Pokemon seen. So many poison barbs. We finally got it. 1% items, y'all.
Interesting.
There you go. That's how rare these really were.
Interesting.
If you've ever looked close enough, you'll have noticed that the location of Pokemon in-game would occasionally have significance to the story. Not just overworld Pokemon like Gyarados at the Lake of Rage or Suicune in random places, but even in the grass.
Yes.
As you know, specific Pokemon were chosen to be in specific spots based on things like weather, time of day, habitat, biology. But sometimes it would go even deeper, like what that Pokemon is supposed to represent.
Oh, well.
Either in
Give me a minute. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Are we can keep going? Never mind.
correlation with the story of the game, or even a metaphor to the real world. And in this case, we're talking about Absol, the Pokemon that represents disasters.
I love Absol. Absol's design is amazing.
On Bulbapedia, it says Absol lives in the mountains far from civilization, and it rarely ventures out into the world. Using its horn, Absol is able to sense even subtle changes in the sky and the land to predict when a disaster will occur.
I love this monster
and will try to warn people
nice.
when one is approaching. He is referred to by some elderly people in the Pokemon world as the bringer of doom.
Well, if not he's bringing doom, he just predicts that something bad's gonna happen. He's not the harbinger of doom, you know?
Rightfully so, because if you've ever noticed, Absol only appears in game right before or after a disaster.
Well, yeah, technically it's not wrong. That's
In
true.
2002, when Absol was released, it appears on Route 120, shortly before the blue orb is stolen from Mount Pyre by Team Magma and Team
Fair
Aqua,
enough.
which is the first sign of the possibility of the world.
Ow! Goddamn, what's up, shit? What's up?
Normal, harsh weather. A departure from almost everything that happens before in the game. The first time, things start to change. From a lighthearted journey into a story of finding balance in the world before it's torn apart. In addition, Absol's Pokédex entry in this game specifies that it can sense natural disasters. Backing up.
It can sense it. It's not the harbinger of doom. This guy makes it seem that Absol, like, when you see an Absol, you're gonna die. No, you're not gonna die. It's just that he's there because he knows something bad's gonna happen. It's not his fault.
Such as those caused by Groudon and Kyogre when they're awakened by the villainous team.
Most Pokemon, when they sense danger, they run away. They don't get closer to the danger. Absol gets closer. It's kind of funny.
Which is very interesting to be stated. Absol is aware of this. It doesn't try to stop the disaster or warn anyone. It just keeps quiet.
He's just there vibing.
I suppose that's why everyone calls it the bringer of doom.
Well, it
Which is
doesn't
pretty
bring doom.
sad.
It's not my fault that everyone
Absol
else
is
dies.
cursed with the knowledge of what will come, and is only capable of warning, not stopping the inevitable future.
Well, Absol is in no god Pokemon. Absol's not the god of all god Pokemon. Absol's just a regular mon. It's not gonna stop a Groudon and Kyogre from blowing each other up.
Absol just lives with it and hides away in sadness.
Dude, that's so creepy. They made Absol
In
seem
2006, in
psychopathic.
Diamond and Pearl, Absol appears on Route 213.
This is going to, like, not obscure facts. This is just going to, like, freaking conspiracy theories at
Right
this
next to
point.
Lake Valor, which was drained by Team Galactic, the evil force who wants to destroy the world that currently exists and create a new one. With animals killed, power and control, Team Galactic wants
Yeah, they try to capture the gods, and then they sooner or later learn that, yeah, you shouldn't capture them. They're gonna kill
a
you.
new world, but not for the better. Simply desiring control and power at any cost. Absol appearing here is just a reminder of what's out there. In 2008, in the spin-off game, the continuity of Absol's meaning continues. Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia. I've never played this game, but upon researching I found out that Absol can be found in two places. The All-True Building and the All-True Tower, from which the antagonist of the game, Team Dim Sum,
Dim Sum, it sounds like freaking food.
plans to take control of all Pokemon in the region. The name Dim Sum The name Dim Sun sounds pretty crazy. The name Dim Sun sounds pretty crazy. I can barely say it. Dimming
like
the
food.
sun, taking the energy of the world, and that's exactly what they want to do. They want to use Pokemon as a resource for energy, for money and power, without the care of killing animals. It's a metaphor to what's already happening in the world, using living things for resources.
We are Gucci here. Oh, whoopsies. Anything here? Any shiny? No shiny. Okay, alright. Okay, keep starting. Yeah, we can keep doing it over and over again.
It seems like every antagonist that was created in Pokemon games had a specific message left behind. Evil takes, and
Well, not every evil team are technically evil. Some evil teams are misunderstood. Like, I think later, it kept going later that the evil team weren't even that evil anymore. They stayed away from, like, gangster mob mafia shit, and they started going different routes. No more blowing up the world, we'll just save it. Like, yeah, they didn't really, no, they get farther and far away from world domination.
unites. The longer Absol is researched, the meaning becomes more and more clear. Not only does it represent the bringer of doom, but to me, I see him as an immortalized warning, a reminder to kids that evil is bad, love is good,
Evil is bad,
and a warning to those who understand the villains that are already present in this world, and how at any moment more can conspire. In 2009 in Pokemon Platinum, Absol appears on Mount Coronet, right where you'd expect.
Okay, this guy literally goes on. It's like the first, like, what was it? The first, I would say, 15 minutes, 16 minutes of the video is straight him, like, talking about, okay, obscure facts. And then the other half of the video, he's just going on about conspiracy theories about Absol. And I'm like, okay, yeah, at that point, I'm like, I don't care as much. Like, that's cool. No one really cares about his conspiracy theories, but sure, fair enough. All right, let's find more videos. We literally cannot get any, we can't find freaking Shiny Amaura at all. Shiny Amaura is not coming home. So we're gonna keep going until we appear. Hopefully it'll appear. If it doesn't, we're just gonna cry in a corner. All right, give me one moment. What video can I watch without getting copyrighted? What's the video I can watch before I get freaking nuked to the next universe? Give me one moment. Is there anything here? Any video I can find here? Is there an entertaining Pokemon video? Come on, give me an entertaining Pokemon. 2 years? Okay, this guy's, he does a lot of unconfirmed Pokemon, finding weird Pokemon facts. Fair enough. Hey, some of the facts, I do agree, some of the facts I didn't know about. The early ones I didn't know about, they're really good. Afterwards, debatable, you know, but, you know, some of them are really cool. Some of them are really cool, some of them are really strange, some of them, yeah, no, it's very rare for you to hear about. Okay, where is this? Where is this? We want more. We want more. Is there anything here that I'm going to enjoy? What's this? The original Pokemon rival is a fraud. And I can prove it. How can you prove it? Surprise me. How can you prove that Gary Oak is a freaking fraud?
The original rival from the Kanto run of Pokemon games is a no-good fraud. And I've always thought this, but today, I finally have the means to prove it. Normally, this would be done by naming him something hilarious and then demolishing his team at every opportunity in a fight. And this is quite fitting, given his demeanor as this smug overachiever who's always looking down on you.
Well, he looks down on you because, one, you're also really shit.
But today I'm armed with something a little more empirical, in the vein of evidence and cold hard facts. In an amount of time no longer than the length of this video, I will prove that this character, as he appears in Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, is not only a raging fraud, but perhaps something even more vile and sinister. Our scene today will be aboard the SS Anne, a lovely little cruise ship docked in Vermilion City for a party that both the player and the rival have been invited to. This is a relatively early point in the game, and a major cutoff for a normal playthrough, because you receive the HM cut aboard the ship, and without it, you cannot normally access any cities beyond Vermilion or Cerulean to the north, as a cut tree blocks the path to the Rock Tunnel, the next major area of the game. And because of this, your pool of available Pokemon at this point is relatively slim. There's about 20 or so evolutionary lines. The level curve around this point is also in the...
You can literally, if you bite spam Starmie, you can completely flinch it, right?
the low 20s, so you probably don't have anything yet that's really that strong or outrageous either. But despite this premise, when you encounter the rival on the ship, after rudely expressing his surprise that you would be invited to the party at all, he makes the outrageous claim that he has already caught 40 Pokemon. 40 whole...
Oh, wait, that's true. In the anime, Gary has like 10 gym badges, which makes no sense whatsoever. He has just an obscene amount of Pokemon that you don't know how he caught. Fair enough.
Pokemon. And to make matters worse, immediately afterwards, he smugly lectures.
What's up, Zach? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I know a lot of ways to say hello, but yes, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're currently just watching random videos while I'm just mashing A, and hopefully every time we'll check if we get a shiny Amaura. We're looking for a shiny fossil Amaura. If we can't find it, we reset the game. Meanwhile, we're just watching videos.
You on where to find more. The nerve of this guy. And you have plenty of encounters with him. They're in a similar vein to this one. But this particular meeting has always been a sore spot with me.
Yeah, Gary, I will agree he does treat you like what was it? A piece of shit. He treats you like you're really dumb. But at the same time, he feels like one of the best rivals that you ever had.
You can trust that he is promptly dealt with after this rudeness, but that specific number he claims to have caught always stuck with me long after the fight. I was going through my first playthroughs of Leaf Green when I was 10, and at this point I was lucky to have 20 Pokemon caught, if not less. How did he have 40? After you battle him, he mentions that he just got cut, so he couldn't have already visited the areas that require it to get access to. And his highest level Pokemon was 20, so he's probably not over-leveling things to get the entries of their final evolutions either. He definitely seems like the type to bring his best to every battle. This is not a guy who would sandbag. So how did he already have 40? It just felt impossible.
Yeah. Maybe, you know, he is the grandson of Professor Oak. He might have got, what's it called? He might have got insider information from Professor Oak. We wouldn't really know. We wouldn't really know. What's up, Grape? What's up, Grape? How are you doing? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Hello, hello. Yeah, we wouldn't really know if he got insider information from Professor Oak. It makes sense because if he did, because he got so much Pokemon. He got an insane amount of Pokemon. What's it called? He got an insane amount of Pokemon even before, like, the third gym leader. You should only get around like 30 Pokemon, right? For some reason, he has like 40, 50 Pokemon. You're just wondering how, right?
Day after day, night after night, I would ponder, where had I gone
No, we're not
wrong?
talking about the Rattata story. We're talking about how in the world that blue quote-unquote Gary always has like way more Pokemon that can... He caught way more Pokemon that he shouldn't be able to catch. Which is interesting, but fair enough. He got insider info. Give me a sec. Let me wiggle the wire because my Switch disconnected. Did it reconnect? Nope. My Switch is on. It is definitely on. Did it work? Actually, not sure if it worked or not.
For
We'll
him to
have
be
this
this
video
far
playing
ahead
while
of me.
I see if I
What
can
was he
reset.
doing right that I was somehow doing wrong? And so I just kept thinking and thinking about it. The more I did, the more it started to seem like it wasn't possible at all.
Oh,
What
there
he
it
was
is. Okay.
lying, just boasting to make me feel bad. Or even worse, was he somehow cheating or being otherwise dishonest in some way with Pokemon that I didn't even have access to yet? I felt pretty confident that something was fishy here, but I didn't want to make any unfounded or baseless
Oh, true. It did say technically he caught 40 Pokemon, not that he caught 40 different Pokemon. You're right. So technically he got 40 Magikarps. You're technically not wrong.
claims. I mean, this guy is the future champion of the Kanto Pokemon League. He's the future Viridian City gym leader. He's a world figure in all these regions. He's a pretty big deal.
Well, he technically... Red fights off of feeling. Blue fights off of knowledge, right? That's the big thing. Blue wins fights because he fights out of knowledge. He has a lot of knowledge. He has a lot of understanding about Pokemon. Red is just naturally gifted and go off instinct. That's what it
Wrong
is.
to sully his reputation without basis. I also feel that I would probably look pretty foolish if he can legitimately get up to 40 at this point with the team that he has. So we're gonna need to do this by the books. In order to conduct a complete and proper investigation, I've devised a challenge run that would put this question to rest once and for all. The goal of this challenge is simple.
Wait, he
Get to
really-
40 Pokemon caught in the Pokédex by the point of the SSN encounter with the rival. But we can't approach this like the Professor Oak's challenge type run because of our specific
Oh, I thought
confines.
this was just
The goal of that challenge is to
debunking
get as
theory.
many Pokemon as possible before each gym. But
Well, we proved it. He just caught 40 Magikarps. My man just caught 40 Magikarps. Oh, we get it? Yeah, my man just got 40 Magikarps, so fair enough. All right, so any shiny Amaura, please, for the love of God. No, 0 shiny Amauras. Shiny 0 Amaura. All right, shiny 0 Amaura. All right, back to the video. I've done that Professor Oak challenge, not Fire Red Leaf Green, but I've done the Professor Oak challenge in other games. The Professor Oak challenge is cool. It's a cool challenge. I probably won't do it because I don't want to lose my mind in a sense, but yeah, it's cool.
I want to reflect the experience of the rival, so I will be enforcing a level cap of his strongest Pokemon during the SSN fight. His level 20 evolved starter. I am using this level cap because there's simply too much evidence in his
I won't lie. I really thought he was actually going to defraud him. I'm literally, we're gonna skip to the ending. We're skipping to the ending.
because gym leaders and trainers with pre-evolved Pokemon are not a liar or even some form of cheater. He is simply up to no good. His claim that he has 40 Pokemon at this point.
Ray caught 40 kinds. Well, different kinds are everywhere. Wait, if he says he caught 40 different kinds, then okay, never mind. He had caught 40 different kinds. Technically, that is true if he caught Magikarp and he got a Gyarados. Those are two different kind of Pokemon, right? So technically, he can, right?
Is entirely unfounded. And even if it is true, he is including Pokemon that the player does not have access to. Without a shadow of a doubt, this claim was made dishonestly at the player's expense.
Nah. The real answer is he has connection to freaking Professor Oak. So he probably got a Ultra Rod. He probably got really exclusive items to get like rarer Pokemon. So technically it's not true. It's not my fault my granddad got me freaking 300 beautiful Charizards.
Case closed. Smell you later.
Yeah, it's not my fault. Like, it's fair enough, right? It makes sense if his granddad has like 50 million different freaking Charizards. And like, you can like, you know, you caught them. But you know, his granddad's like, yeah, if you go to this specific patch of grass, put bait in it, you find like this random Pokemon. Like, you can do that. My favorite Pokemon is the Shiny Milotic. Shiny Milotic is my favorite Pokemon. Okay, where are we going? What other video can we watch? What other video can I go over while we lose our mind to see if we get a shiny Amaura? It's a cute little blob. Fair enough. Fair enough. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, is there anything we can go over? Anything? I'm just scrolling down the video list and seeing. Porygon's possible theory. How bad is the video? It's all
Welcome
quality.
back to the channel. I'm Amaura, the Pokemon trainer. So because I did a video explaining the Pokemon known as Slowpoke and its evolution.
Okay, I won't lie. I see why. All right, so that video, I literally, my ears are, I can't hear shit. Turning it up probably would do the same thing. All right, what else do we got? 10 obscure secrets in every Pokemon game. Nah. Where are we going? I do love freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! This Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is one of my favorite ever. It's freaking goated. Okay, what else? Where else? Anything here? I think the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I like Kieran a lot, right? But at the same time, he's also like really, really annoying. I think Kieran's a really good rival, but I see why people say he's really annoying to deal with. Yeah, Kieran is very annoying. Fun, but annoying. The sister is, yeah, I see why he loses his mind, though. I see why he loses his mind. All right, wait. Fire Red and Leaf Green glitches are basically DLC. What do you mean? Is it showing to catch? Oh, okay. So, the mail glitch, how to get the mail glitch to get the items, right? Ah. Yes, if you use the mail in a certain way, you can just bypass everything in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I'm just scrolling through. Come on, there has to be more fun videos. Glitches you can do an Emerald. Obscure facts. Kieran is cool. It makes sense why he loses his mind when he gets gaslit. And then he loses the mon that he's been looking forward to getting for a long time. You just rob the Ogerpon in front of him. Think about it. Like, you actually just rob the Ogerpon in front of him. You beat him in every chance he gets. When he becomes the best trainer in the world or in the academy, you just come in, sweep in, and just wipe him, right? The problem is that he straight up... It makes sense why he does blame you, because my god, the things you do. The deadliest mountain in the world. Alright, entertain me. What is the deadliest mountain in the world? You know what? This is not Pokemon, but I'm intrigued.
Let's start with the deadly and slowly work our way towards the ones that are pretty much a death sentence. Number 5, Mount Everest. Well, I bet you didn't expect to see this one at the top of the list. Mount Everest is one of the deadliest mountains on Earth, claiming the lives of over 340 people.
Well, yeah, it's because it's not Mount Everest is the most deadly mountain in the world. The problem is Mount Everest is the most famous mountain in the world, right? So with the amount of people going to Mount Everest trying to climb it, it makes sense why so many people die at the same time. Just because there's so many people climbing. It's not like Mount Everest
Now,
is
if climbing Everest is on your bucket list, you
I forgot his drawings are freaking goddamn.
might as well delete it now. Not because you lack the discipline or the endurance, even though both are true, but because the mountain is exclusively for the rich. Since climbing the mountain will cost you anywhere from $30,000 to $160,000. Now, of course, everyone who makes it back alive says that the high price tag is worth it, since it pretty much guarantees that you will always have something to talk about at cocktail parties. The cheaper packages will get you a Sherpa that has maybe made the climb once or twice in his life, while the more expensive packages will get you a Sherpa that has been making the climb since he could walk, and is strong enough to hike you out on his back if it comes down to it. But let's talk about what makes Mount Everest so deadly, starting with the dangers that you will encounter the moment you arrive. You can fall off the mountain, fall through the mountain, become the mountain, and the all-time classic, the mountain falls on you. If you're lucky enough to make it to the first base camp, well, you better get comfortable, since you will be spending the next 2 to 3 months there. And with no Wi-Fi or electronics, you will be going life and death with boredom, as your body slowly acclimatizes to the altitude change, a necessary step to lower your odds of getting altitude sickness. But after a couple of months, it's finally time to begin your journey. As you work,
the problem is you need training, and a lot of people just want to do it right away. That's also why people die,
your way
right?
from camp 1 to camp 2, 3, and finally 4, you will face an entirely different set of dangers. You see, the entire time you've been worried about the mountain trying to kill you, but the thing that could end up taking you out is yourself. Since it's very common for climbers to develop cerebral edema, a condition where the brain swells due to low amounts of oxygen, which can
I never knew that. All right, fair enough. That makes sense.
quickly turn deadly. Then there's high altitude pulmonary edema, which is a condition where the blood vessels in the lungs constrict, leading to fluid buildup, and again, can quickly become a death sentence.
Makes sense.
But let's just say you're one of the lucky few who make it to Camp 4 perfectly healthy, which is great since you're gonna need that energy for the final push to the summit, which also happens to be the deadliest portion of the entire mountain, and is where the majority of deaths occur. And as you push your body to its absolute limit, you will struggle to catch your breath through your oxygen mask.
That makes a lot of sense.
Soon, your lungs begin to scream in agonizing pain as they feel like they're on fire, with your legs, hips, and back feeling like they will give out on you at any moment. But you just continue to tell yourself, one more step,
And
knowing that
then-
all suffering must eventually come to an end. And what felt like an eternity later, you finally reach the moment you have dreamed of and worked so hard for.
And
You
died?
have successfully made it to the back of the line, where you will have to
Christ.
wait for hours and hours to get what you came for. Which, of course, was always a picture you could use for your social media profiles. Number 4,
that is true. Fair
Kanchenjunga.
enough.
The danger quickly takes a massive jump from our last entry. Located on the border of Nepal and India lies the third tallest mountain on Earth, Kanchenjunga. The mountain has a
Kanchenjunga.
hefty 21% fatality rate and has only been conquered by 312 people. Now, you're
Jesus.
probably wondering, why on earth would anyone choose to climb a smaller and way more dangerous mountain than
Yeah,
Everest?
why?
Well, it's obvious. Since in the very rare case that you meet someone who has climbed Everest, you'll be able to say, "Psh, that's it," and walk away. Now-
Yeah, fair enough. I climbed Kanchenjunga.
Before we talk about what makes this mountain so deadly, let's first cover all the benefits of choosing this mountain over Everest. It's cheaper. And now that we've covered all of the benefits,
Fair
let's
enough.
talk about all of the negatives and what makes it incredibly deadly. Now, of course, you will be facing all of the dangers that come with climbing tall mountains, like avalanches, falls, brain swelling, blindness, and everything in between.
Yeah, we
But the
love
dangers that are
blindness,
specific to
apparently.
this mountain are its truly challenging climbing sections that require actual skill. Unlike Everest, there are no ladders to help you cross over deep crevasses. So
Yeah, because so many people go through. There's what is it called? There's freaking paths that set up. Oh, wait, what? Are you good here? There are preset paths are already there, right? So there are paths that people already done. Yeah. Nothing sick, nothing. Great, yeah, we're done. We are done. Wow, we're done, and then now we can go again.
you
All
either
right.
have to create new alternate routes
The benefits of climbing the mountain is to BM other people. That's straight up.
or have previously competed in the long jump. There also aren't hundreds of climbers that you can
It's just a freaking Irish elf. It's a non-Irish elf, it's an Irish leprechaun. God
follow
damn
to
it.
its peak, since you and your crew will more than likely be the only ones on the entire mountain. Now, at first, you might think this sounds like a benefit, since you won't have to deal with the long line at the peak. but think again. This also means that in an emergency, it would be highly unlikely that you would ever receive any outside help, thanks to the mountain's extremely remote location. But perhaps the most terrifying thing about this mountain is its severe weather changes that come without warning. Heavy rainfall, wind, and snow can show up within minutes and can quickly turn deadly.
It can come and go. Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And even if you're one of the lucky few who reach the top of the mountain, you still wouldn't be allowed to step foot on its summit, since the
His face is freaking so like, you can't go yet.
mountain is considered sacred by the locals.
God damn it.
Doing so would not only be extremely disrespectful, but would also guarantee you a solo descent to the bottom. Number
Yeah,
3,
fair enough.
Nanga Parbat. Nanga Parbat, better known as the Killer Mountain, is located deep in the mountains
Okay.
of Pakistan. It is the 9th highest mountain on Earth, with a whopping fatality rate of around 22%. Now, at first glance, the mountain looks pathetic, and even looks like a mountain you could climb with a good night's sleep. But boy, would you be wrong. The mountain has only been successfully summited by 261 people and has claimed the lives of 62, many of whose bodies remain on the mountain to this day. Some lay deep in crevasses, while others remain on the side of the trail. Like on many of the tall mountains, removing and carrying the bodies down is just too dangerous, and they will more than likely remain on the mountain until we have the technology to bring them back to life.
They're dead. They're just dead. At that point, you're just dead.
But let's talk about what makes this mountain so deadly compared to the others on the list. Not only are you dealing with all the previous dangers that come with climbing tall mountains, but now you must face one of the most challenging and exhausting climbs on Earth. Here, all of the skills you have learned at your local indoor rock climbing gym will be tested, since the mountain is home to the Rupal Face, the deadliest and highest mountain face in the world. It spans over 15,000 feet, with an average slope of 50 degrees. But for hypothetical sake, let's just say you managed to make it up the face. Well, sorry to break it to you, but you would still have another 4 to 6 days of climbing before you reach the summit. And once you snap your little picture and the excitement and euphoria slowly wear off, you will come to the haunting realization that you still have 3 days of descending.
Yeah, people don't realize every time you go up the mountain, if it takes like 6 days to go up, it'll probably take around 5 to 6 days to go down, right? What's up, Pedro? What's up? What's up? Like, people don't realize you take 6 days up, you're probably gonna take maybe not 6 days down, but you're gonna still take around 6 days down, probably. So it's just like, yeah, you're probably gonna take another 6 days. So like, you're stuck there for a while.
Number 2, K2. Again, we take another jump in danger. K2 is located in Pakistan and is the 2nd highest mountain on Earth, only behind Mount Everest. There have only been 377 climbers who have reached its summit, with the mountain claiming the lives of 96 climbers, giving it an enormous 26% fatality rate. But let's get right to it and talk about what makes this mountain so deadly and different from the rest of the 8,000 plus meter mountains. It all comes down to this terrifying section called the bottleneck. And if that doesn't sound scary enough, well, maybe the frozen mummies and skeletons around the site will make you reconsider. Now, of course, this would also be a great time to check your equipment before attempting the deadly section, since this is one of the rare opportunities where you will have the chance to upgrade your gear. To see just how deadly this section can be, we just have to take a look at an incident that occurred in 2008, when 11 climbers lost their lives in an instant due to an ice avalanche. But let's just say you're one of the lucky few who survived all of the dangers and worked your way past the bottom.
Did my man just take a Senzu beam? Their aura is getting mega. Yes, I did see that. It looks pretty sick. It looks pretty sick. My man took a Senzu beam and gained all his energy back and then got even bigger muscles.
You would still have to climb another section called the Summit Peak, which is yet another challenging stretch that will push you to your physical
a 70-degree angle.
limits.
Great, that seems fun.
And if you're one of the very few people to get past this section, you will be rewarded with one of the most beautiful views in the world. But here's the thing. Just because you made it to the top of the mountain doesn't mean you're safe. Because the horrifying reality is that roughly 80% of deaths actually occur on the descent, when you are completely exhausted
Oh, so you're just screwed when you go down.
And not thinking straight. Number 1, Annapurna. Deep in Nepal's mountain range sits the
Oh, it would be Nepal. Why am I not surprised? It is
deadliest
Nepal.
mountain on Earth. The mountain is only the 10th highest mountain on the planet. Now, I know what you're thinking. The deadliest mountain on Earth sounds like a complete pipsqueak. But don't let its height fool you. This challenge is exclusively for
Dude, this guy's art style. All three of them are so weird in so many ways. Like, yeah, they're very different. All three of these people are very, very different. You know, we don't judge. We don't really judge like that. They're strange in their own little way.
professional climbers. And even then, 1/3 of those professional climbers never make it back alive or at all. Annapurna has an enormous 32% fatality rate. There have only been 365 people that have reached the summit, while 72 climbers have lost their lives in the attempt. But let's get right into it and talk about what makes this mountain the deadliest in the world. From the moment you begin your climb out of Camp 1, the mountain will try to kill you. With every step you take, you must remain laser focused, making sure to avoid the hundreds of cracks and gaps in the ice, which could easily take you on the most unexpected slip and slide. Now, if you make it to Camp 2, you will need some much deserved rest. Well, that's if you can even sleep, since avalanches hitting campsites are not uncommon.
Oh, so you can just die when you're sleeping. Oh my god. So you can just straight up die. You're just sleeping down here. You're just like, oh yeah, avalanche comes down. Oh, you're dead.
From this point on, and occur at much higher rates than any of the other high mountains.
Oh, that's
but
sick.
let's just say you're one of the lucky few who managed to get a good night's sleep and
Yeah, you actually are 100% lucky.
begin to make your way to Camp 3. From here on out, the odds of you running into a storm are very high, since hurricane-level winds, blizzards, and storms are very common and come without warning. And if by some miracle you reach Camp 3, you can rest easy knowing that you were completely surrounded by deep crevasses that don't seem to have an end. This is probably where I would just turn around, as it's starting to not seem worth it. But again, if you happen to make it through the night once more, you will now make your way to the final camp, Camp 4, which will require you to climb a vertical wall of snow and ice, and the dangers of ice avalanches coming down on you and your team are very real. They are actually so common that most climbers are pretty much guaranteed to see at least one. But if by
Oh, you're just gonna see dead. Yeah, that's great. You're just gonna see dead bodies. You're just gonna see dead bodies
some
everywhere.
miracle and stroke of luck, all your hard work pays off and you reach the peak, you will finally be rewarded with one of the most beautiful views in the world. So much so that you can almost say the climb was worth it.
I have a feeling it was not worth it. I have a feeling it might have not been worth the climb. It is probably not worth the climb at all. Okay. Alright, this will be the last batch. Well, I was just gonna take half the stream to hunt this. We might hunt something else. We might come back to this. But yeah, mountain climbers are a breed of their own, right? Mountain climbers are straight up a breed of their own. Like, I see the excitement in some sense. The excitement is fun, it's entertaining. You climb a mountain, that's sick, that's amazing. But at the same time, yeah, you are a bit crazy. Maybe more crazy, but yeah, you're different. Very, very different. Alright. We're doing this, and we're gonna go hunt for shinies. We're gonna hunt for shinies afterwards. I can't stay in freaking hunting Amaura the whole time. You only can do it for so long before you absolutely lose your mind. Okay. What shiny are we looking? What shiny should we look for while we do this? We can look for shiny Froakie. We can still look for the shiny Chikorita. We can look for the shiny Froakie, shiny Chikorita, shiny Litwick is also possible. What else? Shiny Litwick. Is there any other shiny Shiny is more active, right? Yeah, because we're doing active hunting right now. Or we're gonna be doing active hunting. Shiny Chikorita is more passive hunting. We're doing bench. I don't have a turbo controller, so it's just really annoying to do any turboing. There's a reason why I'm clicking this with my own hand. I'll just say that. I am clicking this with my own hand. And that's the reason why that I'm just like, yeah, no offense. My turbo controller is, I had to return it because there was a problem with it. So, I could have done this much longer. But I don't think my hand wants to keep clicking A for this long. Oh, are we done? Please tell me. Oh. Alright, I was like, please tell me there's a shiny. Nope, there's no shiny. Alright, we can hunt for shiny Litwick, right? I think we can hunt for shiny Litwick. I just need to remember where the Litwick is. Where was shiny Litwick? Shiny. Oh, let me turn the game back up. There it is. All right, there you go. All right, shiny Litwick. Where is this? Lookabaroo, restaurant, cafe. Was it this sewers or was it the other sewers? There's 2 sewer entrances. Where was the shiny Litwick entrance? I don't remember. Oh shit, okay, I can take it back. Where is this? We were hunting for shiny Amaura, but I'm losing my mind just going freaking fossiling, so this isn't lit. Nope, this is not Litwick. This is not Litwick. Litwick's the other entrance. Yeah, we're gonna go for shiny Litwick because I'm losing my mind for shiny Amaura. We might do shiny Amaura a little bit afterwards, but let me just at least have some entertainment. Like, I don't want to lose my mind, so yeah. The entrance was you teleport to the entrance, right, and recheck it. How do you do this shiny hunt? I don't remember how to do the Litwick shiny hunt. Is it this? No. Where the heck is it? Nope. Was it this? Oh no, this is Goomy. Wait, there's one Goomy? No, just one Goomy. Okay, that's not it. Were there 2 Goomies there? Wait, if there's 2 Goomies, can we just hunt for a shiny Goomy? Where's the Litwick? Where in the world's the Litwick? Is this Litwick? Okay, we found Litwick. Shit, it's poison. I forgot. It's poison. It's freaking poison. I forgot. Do we need to kill every monster coming into it? Because I don't want to deal with it. Go back in. Everyone disappear here, right? We need to put our team back in while we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't go to the PC. That's the part. Y. There you go. Okay, where is this? The marker was right here. How far do I need to go? I don't remember. Is it not gonna mark? Oh, you can't mark in here. Right. How many Litwicks? 2 Litwicks? How far do I need to go? Is there any Pokemon here? Back and forth, right? This is the Litwick we're doing? I think this is how you do it? Wait, there's a problem. I can't see shit. We just run, hit the ladder, we run back. And then we pray that the light on top is, if I remember correctly, light blue, right? Actually, if we do this, just trust it spawns, right? Yeah, we run back and forth, trust it spawns. That's literally what you have to do. The light is blue, so we're just praying. We have the shiny charm, so jump, right? Where do I need to go? Like, how far do I need to go so I can go back and forth? Okay, that. Like, I wish I could see when it's. Oh, okay, so like right here. Okay, so I know it disappears, and then when we get here, did it respawn? Okay, so we just need to go a little bit higher than it respawns. Okay, I see it. So we don't need to go all the way, just go around here and then go back. Okay, I see the range. All right, so now we're here. Can you not? Yep, you're dead. Thank you. It was like really, it was just there making noise, and I didn't want to deal with it. All right, we are actually playing gotcha. I just want a chance to get a shiny, so we're doing this. We are straight up doing this. I just want a chance of a shiny. Rather than gambling on the 1 in 4,000 odds, we'll gamble on the 1 in freaking 1,000 odds. I'd rather have a 0.1 chance than a .02 chance. Or even lower. Yeah, I rather play gotcha. I'd rather gamble on better odds. And I at least want to find a shiny to at least make myself freaking not freaking want to jump off a freaking bridge. Like, we gotta be honest here. When you don't find a shiny for looking for so long, you do lose your mind a bit. Yeah, I don't want to lose my mind that much. I want a shiny so I can at least redeem something. So I can at least feel happy that we got something out of it. It is gonna take a while though. It is still gonna take a while, but you know, well, at least we'll get something from it, hopefully. If we get another shiny here, I'm gonna laugh so hard. I don't think there's any other shiny that I despawn around here, right? Am I crazy? I don't think I despawn another shiny, but maybe, or spawn and despawn, but you know, if I do, that'd be fun. I wish it was worth it. This Lidwig is just for my entertainment, just so I can have something on my team. Just so I can know that we didn't come out with no shiny today. This possibly might take the same amount of time, but at least we'll hopefully get something out of it. If we don't get anything out of it, this shiny charm might be the worst shiny charm in the world. That means ever since I got the shiny charm, I haven't been able to get shinies properly. No, I got a shiny. I got a shiny alpha. In an actually pretty fast time. Let's see if we can get something even better. We want something even better. We want a beautiful freaking shiny fire. I hunted shiny freaking Lidwig and what's it called? In Scarlet and Violet. So I do know how the fire looks. You're spawning and despawning a Klefki. Oh. Didn't I kill the Klefki? Am I crazy? Didn't I kill the Klefki? And the Pat Rack is bad. The Pat Rack is freaking bad. Can they chase me? I forgot these rats spawn back over and over again. Yep. The good thing is we have a chance to get a shiny Litwick. That's what I don't mind. We do have a shiny Litwick, if anything. That Pat Rack is just staring at me. Yeah, we learned that we don't need to hit the Pat Rack. I didn't know the range, so I hit them just so I can find out the range. But we know the range now. We don't need to get super close. So So there's a small chance, there's a 5% chance, I think, that the Mon can be an alpha, right? So if we get an alpha shiny Litwick, that'll be absolutely amazing. That'll be actually amazing. An alpha shiny Litwick would be amazing. Probably won't happen, but you know, it's a small possibility. Have I found a natural alpha with that's not in 20? That's not usually spawn in alpha? I don't remember. Because all the alpha shinies I got are usually shiny spawn alpha. Not randomly spawn, right? They're guaranteed to be alphas. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten one. Maybe I have. I wish we could get a shiny, we can despawn the bat, but I don't think I'm far away enough. I do not think I'm far away enough. I'm happy I'm not getting a shiny rat, though. A shiny pat rat would kill me a bit. A shiny pat rat frickin' would kill me a tiny bit. Okay, where is this? Nope. So doing this, technically, in theory, we should be able to get a shiny Goomy. Like, technically, if you do this, you can get a shiny Goomy. But at the same time, I think there's a better place. You just wait to rain, and there's a better place for a shiny Goomy. I'm pretty sure that's the case. The annoying part about doing this in this cave is that Pat Rat chases you. Or the battle noise comes over and over again. Oh, and the Klefki followed you. It does feel much cleaner when the Pat Rat doesn't freaking isn't there. It just feels nicer. Hey, Alpha Litwick, can you be shiny? Would really like the Alpha Litwick. Yeah, it's Klefki. There's a possibility, I don't think you can, for Noibat. You can respawn and despawn a one Pat Rat. If I get a shiny Pat Rat, I'm gonna freaking get tilted. Please don't give me a shiny Pat Rat. I don't want a shiny Pat Rat. I'll just say that. I do not want a shiny Pat Rat. No shot I want one. Yep. Yeah, we're looking at the Litwick. We are looking at Litwick. And it doesn't look like the Litwick wants spawn as a friend. Currently it's a full. I'm going close enough to at least see one. We're despawning both, but we're gambling on the chance that one of them, one out of the two, right? We have two shinies or two chances to get a shiny Litwick, which is dope. Usually you don't get a chance at a shiny Litwick, but you know, the game's giving us a chance. Probably should have done this for October for Halloween, but you know, it's fine. We're fine. We should be Gucci. Shiny Klefki is a mon that I do want. But at the same time, I don't think... Maybe it will respawn and despawn, but I don't expect it to. I remember when Pat Rat came out. I think Pat Rat's in the same level. I think I prefer Rattata and Raticate over Pat Rat. Pat Rat's a little shit. I think Pat Rat's an actual little shit. Yeah, we are really hunting for... We are actually going back and forth. Yeah, we are going back and forth and just hoping one of it. We are playing Dabba-Dee Dabba-Doo. If a shiny Patrat comes out, I will be more tilted than anything. If the game causes a shiny Patrat to come out, I will be very tilted. Please do not do that, game. I do not want that to happen at all. I'd rather find anything else than a shiny Patrat. We have so many shiny. I'm not sure if it's Patrats, but we have random shinies that I don't want. We have a lot of shiny gold and Litleo. This game has an abundant number of shiny Litleo. Just because of freaking Route 3, right? Just because of freaking Wild Zone 3. Freaking Litleo shiny is one of the most common shinies in the world. Did I get a shiny Pancham? I know I got one shiny Pikachu. I think I got shiny Pancham, right? I got a shiny Pancham in my box, right? I think I did. Where's the box of the random shiny I caught? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Oh, we did get a shiny Pancham. Okay, we're Gucci then. I thought we didn't. I thought we didn't get a shiny Pancham. Okay. We got every shiny chair. I wish we got more shiny Pancham. Pancham is just cute. I'd rather get than these shitty ass rats. Patrat is cool and all, but I don't want a Patrat when I can get Pikachu. Like, Patrat being a rat doesn't work out when there's Raticate, Rattata, Pikachu, all the Pikachu clones. Like, you're fighting against, like, an army. There's no shot you can beat that army of Pikachu. Pikachu's unfreaking, was it? One of the most popular media IPs in the world. Just Pikachu in general. Pikachu in general can generate millions and millions and maybe billions of dollars. That's shiny? Nope, that's just a regular Litwick. Yeah, this is the waiting simulator, right? We're waiting, just hoping. Just gambling on the fact that one of these Mons will turn to be one of the most beautiful ones. Sometimes they won't be beautiful. Sometimes they won't be beautiful, but fair enough. Fair enough. Is someone attacking me? Oh, did he actually follow me this time? Did he actually follow me this time? Oh, wow. Can't believe it. That Patrat... Okay, I'm like, that Patrat should lose aggro soon, right? I'll be surprised if Patrat didn't freaking, didn't lose aggro. It just kept freaking following me over and over again. Alright. We are waiting for Litwick to come out the ocean. We do love Litwick. Very, very big fan. If Litwick comes out, I love it. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, we're moving. Every chance we get a chance to spawn a Litwick. We get one chance to spawn Litwick. Nope. None of you guys are shiny. Your shiny is very light. It's a light blue. None of you guys are light blue. We're waiting for that light blue Litwick. You guys are purple. Give me the light blue like me, and I'm like, yep, that's a shiny. If you're a purple churple, I don't want you. Bring me the blue. Bring me the light blue. No purple, dark blue, whatever it's called. Ah, look at that. Look at it. We got it. Slowly but surely. We are making the most beautiful Mon in the world. We're catching armies of Litwick. No shiny Litwick left behind. Can we call it so I don't need to catch a shiny? Like, can we catch it and then I don't need to run around trying to find a random shiny? Like, I'm aiming for this Litwick because I'm like, I assumed it would not be that hard, right? It shouldn't be that hard. Like, Jesus. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, slowly but surely. Where's everything? Where is it all? Yeah, I remember when I was... Dude, I remember a couple weeks ago, I'm like, yeah, I want most of the month as shinies. Now that I'm more playing, I'm like, yeah, there's only so much I can shiny hunt. There's only so much I can shiny hunt before I'm like, yeah, I don't want it. Only so much I can do. There's some shinies that I'm like, I really like passive hunting. Passive shiny hunting is one of my favorite things. Actually doing it, that's another thing that I depends. The Dratini and all that was because I actually wanted a chance to get a freaking, what was it? I wanted a team of shinies. And now that I got a team of shinies, I could care less. Palette Cleanser, play Pokemon Gale Darkness and vibe to the Mirror B battle music. Dude, I should probably play pretty much the GameCube version, right? Not GameCube version, but I should play the GameCube Pokemon games. They have a deeper story. They have a very interesting story. But yeah, I should probably play them. I never played any of them, so it'll be interesting. Like, I've seen it. I've seen people play it. Maybe I've touched it at my cousin's house, but I didn't have a GameCube growing up. My cousin had a GameCube. We played Mario Kart, Mario Party, pretty much party games, right? All the party games I played. The story games on the GameCube, I don't think I played most of them, right? We played Mario Golf. We played freaking Mario Kart. We played a lot of Mario Party. Mario Party was our thing. Every time the GameCube turned on, it was either Mario Party or Zelda. Or Player Zelda. It was so fun. Alright, thank you for being here, Grape Soda. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we're just waiting. We're just gambling on anything cool. And none of them are cool. Yeah, Gale of Darkness is... Gale of Darkness, all of them, they seem fun. They have a very dark storyline that we know that Pokemon never do anymore. Pokemon don't do dark storyline like that, which is a little bit unfortunate, but no, it kind of makes sense. When it's who they're marketing to, it makes a lot of sense. It makes sense who they're marketing to. They're marketing to 12-year-old children. So, yeah, Death, Shadow Pokemon, just Shadow Pokemon in general, such a cool concept. Shadow Lugia was sick. Shadow Lugia was really, really cool. I do agree. Was really, really cool. We want more of Shadow Lugia. I wish they brought Shadow Pokemon back. They could make so much money just like bringing back Shadow Lugia and all that. Just new Shadow Pokemon would be cool. I'm surprised they didn't. Like, did Gale of Darkness and freaking and the other one sell well? Like, I'm not sure, did it sell well? Because if it didn't sell well, that would make sense, right? Like, I'm not sure. Is that why? Uh-huh. Where is this? Where are we going? Where are we going? Who is this? There you go. Slowly but surely, the shinies show up, and we love that. But aside from a shiny showing up, none of these mons will be shiny. They'll be regular wraps that just sit there and never get shiny. Yeah, we don't despawn. Yeah. So we don't despawn it. What about up here? What mon appears up here? Oh. Oh. So Ghastly and the other mon. Okay, so that's a lot of decent encounters then. That's actually a lot of decent encounters. We already got the other two, the other shiny, right? We already got the Sprout line. So I really don't care about it. The Sprout line's all I care about. And since they don't have anything there, I'm just like, meh. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. One day, the beautiful freaking candle lit wick will spawn. One day, they'll be more beautiful than anything. But it doesn't look like the day today. It really looks like the day might be another day. No more shiny. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do do. Do 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 do. Ah. Yep, nothing around here. Hey, Alpha, we love an Alpha. Big fan of the Alpha. In Alphas, I believe. Ah, yes. There's nothing. There's actually nothing. They really don't want to spawn a shiny. Hey, can you guys be shiny? I'm just going here because I just want to. I'm trying to convince you guys to be shiny. I don't think it's working. I do not think it is working whatsoever. I'm trying to convince them to be shiny and they are not shiny. Doesn't seem like great convincing. The Litwick saw me and were like, nah, we don't want to give this guy shiny. He can wait for 1,000 years before he gets one. Hey, they do spawn, but it does suck that sometimes we have to go deep in to see them. The 1 in 1,000 odds are not real. They are not real whatsoever. Ah, yep. Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 boo. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da, bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Uh-huh. All right, you know what? The game does it. It's not today. Today's not today. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna play tomorrow. It probably will be Pokemon 2 main type because I do want to finish it up. But all right, I hope everyone has a good night. All right, night everyone. Peace through.